Hey guys, JT here with another unboxing. UPS just came and dropped off my Redcat Blackout. This right here is a car I've been kind of waiting to get for a good minute. I've been trying to watch a couple of videos on YouTube to see how it is. This is kind of a new design, somewhat for Redcat. And I saw a couple of videos on it. I actually like the way the truck looks, and I actually tried to create my Slash Max to look like this. My Slash Max is going to be a little bit bigger, and I'll probably do a comparisons video later on and running them side by side. But I really like the way this thing looks. I did get the brushless version here and make sure they sent me the right one. It comes in two different body styles, and yes, they did. I got the blue one, but this blue, and then there's a gray one as well with this type of body share on top that also comes in the brushless version. And then in brush version, it gets the red and then also the gray as well as far as the tops for it. But I went ahead and got the brushless version as well. And I got this from RC Hobby Pro. I will put a link on the description to their website. They got some pretty good deals if you guys want to check them out. They do have something similar to Tower Hobbies' Easy Pay, where if you find a product you want, you have to have a PayPal account to do that. But basically, you sign up for their Easy Pay. And if the car costs $130, it's of course broken into 3 payments over the course of 3 months. And of course, on the first payment, when you submit that order, they do ship it off to you. So that's a very good deal and thing right there. And of course, there's no tax, and they do have free shipping. So they don't have any discounts currently, but to get free shipping and it came within a couple of days, I think is pretty good. So anyway, let me go ahead and get this thing open and out the box. Okay, for this camera, we'll focus in a little bit better. There we go. So this is kind of what you see and get. Like I always say, you gotta love the smell of new RC cars. It's almost like getting into a new car. Let's see what's in this box over here first. Of course, this is probably the radio. It says radio and charger. And it's probably got the battery in here as well. If I can get this open. Let's see. This is probably the charger. This does come with a LiPo, and this car runs at 199, ready to run with the LiPo. And this is probably the LiPo charger, which, yes, it is. You basically just plug the balance ports, whether it's a 2 or 3S, into here, and it probably charges at 1.2 amps, which will take it a good minute to get charged up. But anyway, this is good if you got several batteries and you want to make sure they get a slow charge on, because I do have several of those chargers in the room. Let's take a look at the radio. The radio, of course, is the Fly Sky somewhat remake. Radios are good. The only thing I don't like about these radios is it uses 8 AA's. Hopefully at some point Redcat will upgrade or update these to where they have a better radio, but it does have a jack on the side. So if you do use rechargeable batteries, you can actually plug it up to the side and charge it, but they don't include that with the kit. It has your basic. If I can get this thing open. There we go. Has your basic analog trims on there, of course, for servo reversing and steering and throttle trim, etc., and binding as well. I don't know if they've given me a binding cord or not, but that's what's in there. Nothing else in there. Let's get to the car. Car out. And there's also an instruction booklet in there as well. Get these side pieces off, the tires and wheels. Pull that to the side. Get that here. And they give you an instruction booklet. No tools, though. No tools whatsoever. So don't be expecting to get tools with this car. But with the cost of it, I'm not too upset or anything about that. So, but anyway, this is the truck right here. I knew it was going to be somewhat small or smaller than my Slash Max because, of course, my Slash Max is basically a 4x4 Platinum Slash with the Emax body on it. But feeling the suspension of this. This seems to be set up fairly well. Let me go ahead and get this plastic off this body. Rip, tear, making noise. This really isn't Lexan, but anyway. Shock setup is fairly decent. Tire compound is pretty soft, which is good. I had a set of these tires before, actually, and they actually give you good tread on and off road. But I know the compound's a little bit softer for a ready to run kit, which means they're going to wear down a lot quicker. So I may actually change these out and put the tires and wheels I have on my Slash Max on it. But the look of the truck I really, really like. I kind of wanted the red one, but they didn't offer the red body style in a brushless version, which is fine. I can always order that body for 10, 15, 20 bucks or whatever. So let's get this body off and see what's underneath. Big caution sign. Charge batteries before using, blah, blah, blah. All right, so this, like I said, this does come with a 2S LiPo. It's a 20C, and I'm not sure what milliamp rating this is at. It's a 3200 20C LiPo, and it's actually a hard case LiPo as well. So that'll be fine once, just to get this thing out and running and starting. It's actually a pretty good hard case LiPo as well, so I'll probably be using this. I'll go ahead and run it on 2S. This thing is 3S capable, but they do say it is kind of out of control on 3S as well. So I may just use one of my standard 2Ss in there to get this puppy up and running. The design of it and the plastics do... Go ahead and turn this on real quick. Seem to be pretty good. I know Redcat got a bad name for some of their first run of kits. The plastic was pretty cheap and they did break. But this one seems, from what I can tell, constructed pretty well. I may have to re-oil the shocks or put some thicker oil in the shocks. I don't know just yet. But it does come with threaded body shocks, which is great. You don't see that on a lot of ready-to-run kits unless you get like an expensive Pro or Platinum version. Redcat's one of the few companies that does offer threaded body shocks. Oh, suspension links and stuff. It is somewhat adjustable. But the plastic is what I'm tripping off of because it is pretty beefy. It does have dog bones, front and rear, so no CVDs there. No big ordeal for me. This motor is a 3800 kV motor. And I'm curious, I'll have to look at this to see. I heard that they did change the pitch of their gears because they were at one point using that weird off pitch that I don't like, 0.6, which is kind of hard to find those pinion gears, and those teeth are pretty fine as well. But I've heard that they've upgraded these to the 32 pitch gears, which is great. Being a little bit more durable. Not sure what gearing this has in here. And also the ESC also seems to be another one of the Hobby Wing remakes, but this ESC also can handle 3S, and it is, from what I read, water resistant as well. So servo is going to be probably your basic standard servo and stuff, but not too much to this kit. Does not have a slipper clutch. I know that because I've read some of the reviews and saw the instruction manual on it. It does have a plastic spur gear, which I was kind of worried about, but I did see a couple of guys running this truck pretty hard and not really destroying it or destroying the transmission on it. So I am curious to see how this will run. I don't plan on changing the electronics or getting this thing to go 60, 70 miles per hour. I have plenty of very fast cars, and not every car needs to be super fast in my opinion because I have other cars for that purpose. But anyway, that is a quick look at this. I wanted to show this to you guys before I get this thing running. I think the truck looks really, really, really nice, and I really can't wait to get this thing out and run. It looks kind of purple with light on it, doesn't it? But it is a blue color, so... this is the ECX Blackout. Like I said, I'll put a link to RC Hobby Pro where I got this from. They got a couple of kits, Redcat kits there as well. They're one of the first companies I know that actually does easy pay on Redcats. So even the cheaper brands, the 129 or 139 other kits like the Volcano and stuff, they have those there as well, and they are offering free shipping. So anyway, that's a quick look at this. You guys don't forget to like or dislike. Subscribe if you have not. Put any comments below, and I'll get back to them as soon as I can. Thanks again for watching.